Coming up on Torrance Today, did you catch the Rose Parade? Here's a close-up look at our city's award-winning float. Plus, we take you behind the scenes to show you what it takes to make a masterpiece like this parade ready. And it's not too late to sign up to learn from our firefighters about what to do in case of an emergency. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, January 3rd. We hope your new year is off to a great start. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. The 134th Rose Parade presented by Honda took place in Pasadena Monday morning, and Torrance was on full display. Our elected leaders got a close look at this year's float a few days before Parade Day, while volunteers put on the finishing touches.
There is a sense of pride that to be here as mayor and to have our own city float. Part of it is to showcase the city of Torrance, among the world. It's not just the United States. I think this is an opportunity to showcase, to tell people, Torrance is a place to come to visit, to live, play, work. And we're such a diverse city. We've got so many things going on.
The Rose Parade and our Torrance Rose Float Association are one of the greatest things that brings our community together. And I've just been so thrilled with all the stuff that we've been able to do as part of our community, getting our community excited about seeing our float.
It's so amazing. I know we haven't had the opportunity in the last few years to actually get out and enjoy the floats, and what this represents not only to the city, but to the world who tunes in every day to watch a City of Torrance float make its way through the parade is amazing. And I'm joined here with some of our great creator and volunteers that make us so happy and make this amazing work of art that you're going to see happen.
It was just amazing for me how much work is done behind the scene, how much dedication, how much loyalty to this program, and how much love is into this program.
A West High graduate designed this float called For the Love of Nature, which tied perfectly into the parade's overall theme called Turning the Corner. Torrance won the President's Award for the most outstanding use and presentation of flowers. 2023 marked the city's 67th time participating with the float, and the 13th time that Honda has led all the floats as presenting sponsor of the Rose Parade. Its float's theme, called Forever Determined, showcased the automaker's commitment to making people's lives better by advancing mobility through innovative technology and determination. Honda's American headquarters has been right here in Torrance for more than 6 decades. Well, getting a float parade ready is no easy task. From concept to creation, it takes a village.
We have hundreds of volunteers that come through the prep station. That's where they take the flowers and chop the stems down, and then they place the flowers into these small green vials that have water in them. And then from there, that's how they decorate the floats. Then the floats are going to prepare to load out and actually drive out to Pasadena. And it takes several hours, but it's really cool to see. People will line up outside of Fiesta, they'll line up along the route, and get to see all the floats go down the road.
During decorating week, we're here every day from 8:39. First bus leaves in about 3:30. The next night bus comes. So when you have 30 to 40 people on the day bus, times over 8 hours, it's a lot of hours. Then we just wait for parade day so that we can start crying because we're so proud of our float.
I enjoy working on the float, seeing the people year after year, and just being part of Torrance City.
I like the butterflies. I like the idea of the caterpillars and the life cycle.
The volunteers have such a sense of community and pride, and every year I feel grateful of all the floats in the building to supervise Torrance, because I know we're going to have a good quality float because everyone puts so much love into it.
Fiesta Parade Floats is a premier float builder based in Irwindale. They are responsible for the build-out of the Torrance float as well as several others in the parade. It is estimated it took roughly 400 volunteers and more than 80,000 flowers, ranging from roses to birds of paradise, to create this year's Torrance float. Finley says after she loaded the float riders onto their bus at Wilson Park early on the morning of the 2nd, she went home to take a nap before watching the parade on TV. As far as creating next year's float is concerned, she says the process has already started. And road construction in North Torrance continues this week with some lane closures affecting drivers on several streets. Westbound 182nd Street will be reduced to just one lane of traffic from Casimir Avenue to Crenshaw Boulevard starting today through Friday the 13th from 8:30 to 3:30 p.m. Multiple lane closures are also taking place along Redondo Beach Boulevard between Prairie Avenue and Hawthorne Boulevard starting today through Friday, January 6th. The east and westbound outside lanes will be closed from 8:30 a.m. until noon. The inside lanes in both directions will be closed from noon to 3:30 p.m. Torrance Public Works Department recommends avoiding the areas and using alternate routes during these times. With the new year comes a new opportunity for some businesses to receive some tax credits. The application is now available for the California Competes tax credit, which provides more than $180 million in tax credits for companies that choose to continue growing here or move to our state from somewhere else. The current application period will end on January 23rd, and applicants will be analyzed based on 12 different factors of evaluation, including number of full-time jobs being created, amount of investment, and strategic importance to the state or region. Several webinars will take place starting tomorrow for those who want to learn more. To learn more, go to the state's webpage listed on your screen. The first monthly Siren Test of the year takes place tomorrow, alerting the community in case of future emergencies. You can expect to hear a 1-minute all-clear chime around 11:30 a.m., followed by 2 minutes of siren tone, followed by an additional minute of chimes. The entire test should be about 5 minutes or less. Again, this is only a test. In the event of an actual emergency, you would be directed to shelter, shut, and listen. That means to go inside, close all windows, vents, and doors, and listen for instructions on either Torrance City Cable or on the radio at 1620 AM City Sounds. If you are driving in your car, continue driving. And if you are in a parked car, do not start your engine and be sure to close your windows and vents. If one of your New Year's resolutions is to become more tech savvy, the Torrance Public Library is here to help. Check out Niche Academy, an online learning platform that offers tutorials on a number of subjects including using social media apps, creating PowerPoint presentations, or researching a specific subject. Niche provides easy to understand video instructions to get you started, and the best part is, it's free. Just make sure you have a Torrance Public Library card and visit my.nicheacademy.com/TorranceCA. And if you're a fan of Daiso, the Japanese dollar store, there's a recall that's affecting those who are sensitive to milk. Daiso California LLC is recalling the Tohato Nagewa snack due to an undeclared milk ingredient in the product. People who have either an allergy or a severe sensitivity to milk run the risk of a serious or even life-threatening reaction if they consume this ingredient. The snacks were sold in Daiso stores throughout the state and are packaged in a red bag with images of crispy potato rings. Fortunately, there have been no reported cases of allergic reactions so far. These products are no longer sold, but the company is asking customers who previously purchased them to return them for a full refund. And still ahead, it's Take Care Tuesday. And it's not too late for us to sign up for an important training with Torrance firefighters to keep our community safe. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
There is a road laid out for me.
Boxes everywhere. And this is gonna be Addie's room.
I am blind,
You're really gonna like it.
I hope so. Yeah. I know this road is there for me. There is a love waiting.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
The way it's down by the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
I got this.
I know this love is there for me.
Okay.
If I'm really free. into the river and wash me.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Take Care Tuesday, the Torrance Fire Department hopes to better prepare us when it comes to dealing with emergencies. Firefighters still have spots for volunteers to sign up for its Community Emergency Response Training, or CERT. The 3-day course teaches participants about what to do before, during, and after an area-wide emergency. The training takes place at Torrance Fire Station 1 starting Friday, January 20th at 8 a.m. To date, Torrance firefighters trained more than 1,000 community members over the past 30 years. This course is designated by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, and fire officials say the information participants learn will become especially important when city resources get overwhelmed and help is a long way off. Those who sign up will also receive a backpack filled with emergency supplies, courtesy of the Torrance Refining Company. To get started, go to torranceca.gov/class registration. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.